Miss any of today's show? Find our podcast and listen on demand on Google, Apple, Spotify, the iHeartRadio app, or wherever you get your podcast. Now, back to X's and Bros with Anthony Bellino, here on the Michigan Sports Network.
Keep it going, Ben.
Missed some time with an upper body injury. Lead pass, Bedard in. Saved by Reimer, and the rebound wide.
Mr. Reimer, are you serious? Oh, Dick Vitale would be going crazy right now. He'd be going nuts. Super scintillating, sensational, baby. James Reimer, what a save. Welcome back here, X's and Bros, Michigan Sports Network. Ben Glaze, Ryan Elke, Anthony Bellino, swag surfing this morning on a Monday. Even the Red Wings are playing it. It's a throwback to 2007. Is Freddie the Pizza Man on the line?
Yeah, he is.
Freddie the Pizza Man. Freddie, hello. Hello, Freddie, can you hear us?
I just said you're cracking me up, that's all.
You're cracking up right now.
No, you cracked me up. You're cracking me up.
You're cracking up right now.
Oh, I know. Well, I'm sorry because I'm now taking my kid to school. So, you can't hear me at all?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just sitting here listening. I was waiting for you to, go on your spiel here.
Oh, yeah.
That's why, you said, I gave you the phone number. You must have forgot it. So I gave you gave me a number. So I told Ben, you call this man right now.
Well, I was on hold, and you said, well, take Ryan first. That's what you said.
Yeah, we had a segment based on Michigan State. I got an organized show here, Freddie. We don't just power up and just throw dirt at the wall. This is scheduled. I gotta keep the ship on track.
Yeah, and it's not about taking Ryan first. You should take Ryan before me. So I hung up because your segment was over. So you had to get your advertisers in. So I'm taking my kids to school, but I'm on the phone. Thank you for calling me. I appreciate it. Do I get a parting gift at all?
You'll get nothing and like it, in the words of Judge Schmales.
Yeah. All right. Good. Now I totally forgot what I wanted to talk about, but yeah. I think I texted to you. So yeah, but we're not going to bring that up. So, but anyways, how are you, AB? You doing good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good
I'm
to
doing
hear.
Great.
Yeah. Turn on your mic. Yeah, that'd be better if you turn on your mic. There you go. Now I can hear you. Did you walk away from your mic? Are you there?
Freddie, I'm here. What you're blowing me up. You're talking about we got stuff to do, and now you're not saying anything. I'm giving you all this time, and you're filibustering.
Well, your mic went.
I had to adjust the video. I was waiting for you to say something.
Yeah, because everybody wants to see you on video. All right, listen, let's get.
All right.
You took it as I was throwing a shot at Steve Yzerman. No, that wasn't the idea about the text about Patrick Kane. What I was saying is, this is a good thing. Patrick Kane has pushed up the rebuild 2 or 3 years. Because I'm a big believer that superstars make the team better and make other players better. This team would not be in the same position without Patrick Kane. I think they've rallied around him. I think they look up to him. They see his work ethic. They see how great he is. And you don't get an opportunity to get superstars. Like I said in the text, you have to get superstars when they're either they want to leave the team because of contract or they're hurt. And you got a guy that is a superstar the way the Pistons got Rasheed Wallace and pushed him over the top. And that's not a shot at Steve Yzerman. I think they would have been decent this year, but I think it's pushed up the rebuild 2 or 3 years. I think it's really cool to see. It's at a really good time after the Lions playing well. That's all I was saying. That was the point of my call, or my text.
Well, it seems very pro Steve Yzerman, a GM able to go get a superstar like that.
Okay, well, yeah, but you keep harping back to I was holding his. I mean, he's been here 5 years, Anthony. My point was just because he was a god here and he always will be, you got to hold their feet of fire if they're not winning. That's all I'm saying. And that's all I ever said. But you keep saying that I don't like Steve Yzerman. I mean, you got to be out of your mind. Him and Joe Dumars are my two favorite athletes in Detroit sports history. So, but it's been 5 years. He gets extra leeway because who he is. Okay, that's all the point was. Other guys, GMs, don't get extra leeway.
But he had a total tear down and rebuild.
Yeah, so did Al Avila.
Oh, my God, not with the Al Avila stuff again. Yeah, are we able to go a week without Al Avila? Like, the guy's gone, Freddie. He's gone. It's over.
Okay, I know, but he wasn't a Hall of Fame hockey player here. That's why he got no leeway. Now we're throwing shade at Ken Holland. Ken Holland won 4 cups for this team.
Who threw shade at Ken Holland?
Well, you kind of said that. Well, he couldn't get it done. It was time for him to go.
It was time for him to go. They were strapped with bad contracts. He did everything necessary. Nobody's taking away anything that Ken Holland did for this organization.
Well, let's be honest. That was Mike Ilitch. That wasn't Ken Holland. Ken Holland was
okay. All right. So throw Ken Holland out. Now it's Mike Ilitch. We'll take Mike Ilitch. All right, Big Mike.
Well,
all right,
I mean, we know the truth, though. Come on. Honestly, there's nothing against him signing the contract. That was his team, but we know. Listen, all I'm saying is it's a really good thing that Patrick Kane came along at the right time because you don't get those opportunities too often. You don't. So I think it's a great thing. That's all my point was. So I'm not going to take up any more of your time. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Right. Pistons suck.
That's always going to end. That's quite the revelation there at the end. The Pistons are atrocious. There is no doubt about that whatsoever. It is like, look, Patrick Kane has been an awesome addition to this club. Awesome addition to this club. You get Patrick Kane probably in part because you got Alex DeBrincat, and those guys want to play together, and it's a good opportunity for Patrick Kane. We go in with some belief there for him. That was awesome. James Reimer was sensational. 33 saves, a couple of big ones against Connor Bedard. That breakaway that we came back with, to open it up. Here is the head coach Derek Lalonde after the game with Trevor T.
Looking better and better as the days roll on. Just in a moment like this, he's got a flair for the dramatic, and how does it feel for the team?
Well, just the whole night was absolutely amazing. You have a vision of what it could look like, and then the TV timeout when they gave him his moment it was amazing. Honored to be part of it. And then I give him credit for hanging in there. Huge credit to the Dickinson, Blackwell, and Anderson line. Their job all night was just to shut down Larkin. Couldn't get away from the matchup. They did that, and then these guys come out and they just find a way in the end. So I think it's a good credit to them and their resiliency, and a fun night, and I'm glad we found a way to get 2 points.
You expected a tough game from the Blackhawks coming here today, and you came in on a back-to-back, and Patrick admitted himself a lot of distractions for the team. Didn't really have your best game throughout the night. Just your thoughts on your team game here tonight and how you eventually came away with the 2 points.
Unfortunately, fairly predictable. You try everything in your power to avoid it, maybe motivate, try to talk things through. We're on a back-to-back. We played extremely well yesterday. In some ways, the game came easy yesterday, and it was pretty predictable. A motivated team that's been playing very well. Good on Rhymes. He kept us in there throughout, gave us an opportunity to get one late and one in overtime. So, again, fairly predictable. Don't love it, but I certainly do love the outcome.
Yeah, you don't have to necessarily love the game, and it's great to hear Coach Lalonde. I think back to our time together in Toledo where you'd be setting up a shot for TV or trying to get some audio for radio, and you'd have people grinding skates and cutting sticks and rolling carts through the hallway, and it's like, can we just, what if we just move this area? Like, what if we just there's like an auxiliary locker room, we can just put the backdrop, like how do we feel about that? And there was so much pushback against me for this idea. I never understood it. I'm like, well, because here's the deal. Like, you want to have the coverage, which is great, but I'm trying to get an interview. We're trying to talk to Coach, and somebody's grinding a skate 10 feet from us. They got the saws out and they're whacking sticks, and this guy's pushing a laundry cart in the background. It's like, oh, my goodness, dear heavens. Dear heavens. But, hey, look at us now. Huh? Come on, Coach. And really exciting get to go to the Detroit Economic Club. They're having a lunch on Wednesday, and it's a Red Wings lunch. How great is that? Maybe I'll get Coach a little BLT or something. Coach, what do you want for lunch? It's on me. Put it on my tab. It's going to be awesome. But very, I'm happy for Derek Lalonde. I am. I'm so happy for him. It is it's just awesome. The whole thing is just awesome. I got to run it again. I'm sorry. I got to do it again. I got to do it again for Kane. I got to do it again for DeBrincat. I got to do it again for Ken and Mickey on Bally Sports Detroit.
Save, Reimer, rebound save. Look out here.
Look at this.
Wide
Look
open.
at this.
From center ice. It's Patrick Kane in Chicago. And he scores.
Oh, my God.
Kane with the overtime winner. The Red Wings win it 3-2. The story is complete on Kane's return to Chicago.
That is a Hall of Fame call right there. Against Peter Mrazek, no less, a former Toledo Walleye, Grand Rapids Griffin, and Detroit Red Wing. So just, the entire game was so much fun. So much fun. And the thing about it is I don't want to get over it. Like, I don't want to move past it. I don't want to, we could say that, Freddie could say that, it's all because of Patrick Kane. And that's fine, right? That's fine. I'm not denying Patrick Kane's greatness here. I'm not. I mean, you can have the debate over who is the greatest American-born player. Is it Chelios? Is it Kane? Mike McDonald's in the mix there as well. But honestly, for me, like, I would much rather, take a look at how this team was built. The fact that they have more 10-goal scorers, double-digit goal scorers than any other team in the league. One of the best offenses in the league. They're getting some great, very timely goaltending. Like, it's all coming together. And we've spent, I would say, a majority of this program this morning talking Red Wings hockey. And that, to me, is fun. It's a lot of fun. Like, I am excited about the direction of this team. I'm excited about the players that we have. I'm excited about the coaching staff. And I'm most excited for you, the fans. I really am, because this is this is the time that we've been waiting for. Especially coming off of the year that we had. Just awesome. You go from the Lions into this, like, it's just great. And those guys have talked about it. They know. We all know. You've heard the quotes. I've talked about it. I'm sure other things that you listen to, they've talked about it as well. This is just this is exactly what this town needed. Now, also, in case you were unaware, it all starts today. The 2024 Underwear Olympics. Who is going to perform the best in a bunch of activities that don't really relate to football, but we do them anyways? The bench press, the broad jump, the 3-cone drill, the 40-yard dash, the Wonderlic test, and more tests, the x-rays, the MRIs. Who is going to be in the best shape? Who is going to be running, throwing, catching in gym shorts and t-shirts and spandex? Who is going to up their draft stock this week for the 2024 NFL Combine? Oh, my goodness. This is where guys like Zach Wilson make their money, folks. Somebody's going to come out there slinging that thing. Quarterbacks rising up the charts as we speak. How many quarterbacks will go in the first round? Will it be 4? Will it be 5? Will it be more than that? We have no idea. But today, it all begins. A lot of testing today, though. A lot of testing. And we don't really get to see any on-field stuff till later on in the week. But it is the start of the 2024 NFL Combine, better known as the Underwear Olympics. Now, is part of that tongue-in-cheek? Yes. Obviously, some of this stuff does relate to football. like your 40-yard dash, for example. Guys want to know how quickly you can run 40% of the field. And we don't really know exactly, we do know that, breakaway speed is very, very important. Some guys will be very good in the 40, won't be so good in real-life football. Some guys will be great in the broad jump, right? It's for explosion. Got to have that explosion out there. Thursday is our first day of television coverage at 3 p.m., which defensive linemen and linebackers take the field at 3. And then Friday, also at 3 o'clock, defensive backs and tight ends. Then we'll have quarterbacks, wide receivers, running backs on Saturday, offensive linemen on Sunday. That should be everybody. It should be everybody. And so we'll see 3 o'clock, 1 o'clock, Thursday through Sunday. We'll see whose stock will rise. We'll keep track of it, right? Everybody wants to test well. My biggest hope is that for all of these young men, that they walk away from the combine healthy, right? Don't tear something, just trying to work out. Like that's always the worst. I mean, the biggest job interview of your life, you want to be able to test well. For the guys that played in the Senior Bowl, another opportunity here. They have their pro days as well. We'll get all the people that won't throw at the combine that will throw at their pro day. I can't stand that. You should throw everywhere, and you should want to throw everywhere. What's the difference? Go out there and show them. Stop running. What, are you afraid of a poor performance? You're afraid of a poor performance in a glorified practice? It's not even a practice? Like, come on. Get out there and throw. Run. Hit the bench press. Get out there and get after it. What's the matter with you? I don't understand that. I'll never understand that. Go out there and compete. Go compete. Try your best. Stretch. Stretch, and stretch some more. And make sure that you are physically ready to be able to handle this week the largest job interview of your life. A lot of guys from the University of Michigan headed to the Combine. It's awesome. 18 invitees. I've already seen Ohio State accounts tweeting about, the Michigan team was an all-timer. That's good. Thank you for giving us our credit. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. So that's a positive. That's what we have. Also, I don't understand this recent conversation I've heard over the last couple of days. The next face of the NBA. What are we doing here? And I don't know exactly how John Morant would make a list of the next face of the NBA. If I'm the NBA, that's the last person I would want to be the face of my league, is a guy that can't get out of his own way, a guy in strip clubs, a guy toting handguns. It seems counterproductive to me, but that's just me. What do I know? That's not exactly who's the face of the league. I don't know who was the last face of the league. I never saw LeBron as the face of the league. Just because you put him out there a ton. And in fact, I think that buried your business model, to be honest with you. I think the last face of the league was Jordan. I think the league's too good now. I think there's way too much talent to say that we only have one face of the league. That's ridiculous. All right, we're going to step aside. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, right here on X's and Bros on the Michigan Sports Network.
Imagine this, winning big at Soaring Eagle. Escape the chills and chase thrills this February with the Winter Escape Giveaway. Every Saturday, play for the chance to win a share of $128,000 in premium play and prizes from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Then at 11 p.m., 2 Lucky Access Club members will escape the winter blues with a $10,000 travel voucher. It's the Winter Escape Giveaway, only at Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort. Your getaway reimagined. Visit SoaringEagleCasino.com for complete rules and details.
Bill Simonson here for my good friends from Urban U. They are Michigan's preferred med spa. 3 locations in the West Michigan area, and you'll find an Urban U in Northville. Online, you can see all their skin services they offer at theurbanu.com. So the prepping season is here for the guests to come into Urban U. And if you're thinking about it, you can take care of everything during the winter, from cool sculpting, laser hair removal, skin rejuvenation, and Skin Vive for skin health. Now, these services are done in multiple sessions, and winter is the perfect time to start so guests can see visible results by the time they get to spring break, vacations, and even the summer. Find out more at theurbanu.com. That is theurbanu.com. The prepping season is underway, and it's time to think about your skin health as you get ready for that trip, that spring break, or the summer. Find out more at theurbanu.com.